give it up for Alana. She did a great job. I'm proud of her. And I'm sorry to be following her because I'm not going to do a great job. I'm a little disappointed, I am. This is great to be here. I love it here. Come in, sir. Come in and have a seat.
Oh, I'm working.
Oh, you working? Oh, okay. I feel bad for you. You working, you know? Because I hate when I'm working, man. It sucks. I hate people walk in and they see me in my job and they talk to me. Say, how's it going? How's your day going? I said, it's going really bad. So what is it? Your job is bad? Yes, it's that bad. It is. And they said, why? Aren't you blessed to be a job? I said I'm blessed, but I still hate my job. There's a difference between being blessed and liking your job. I'm a janitor, so that pretty much speaks for itself, you know. When you got to clean up puke and clean toilets, there's nothing to be happy about, but I'm blessed to have a job. And Uncle Sam, he's happy too because he takes all of my money all the time. And I'm sick of people saying he's my uncle because I've never seen him in any of my family reunions. And he's a white man and he wears crazy clothes with stripes and stuff from the 70s. And he needs to get his attire revamped. Okay. So now I've got that rant out of the way. I'm not mad anymore. I don't want to talk about my job anymore. It's very cold outside. I hate it when it's cold. But people always say the difference. They say, man, you know, I'd rather be cold than be hot, you know. That's true because when people get cold, man, they say, I can't feel anything. So, you know, hey, that's a pretty good sign, you know. Fingers and toes be falling off, your butt be falling off, you wouldn't know it, see. People had to walk in, you know your butt's off? Yeah, yeah. Every time it gets really cold, I think about Jack Frost, you know. Because they always say, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. That sounds like a freak. Don't be nipping at my nose, Jack. You know, I don't get down like it. I like women, Jack, okay? Yeah. Now, what about the other songs? I'm dreaming of a white, you know. That had to be by the Ku Klux Klan. I know it did because they want everything to be white. You know what I mean? And as a black person, I'm highly offended by that. I offended some people last week. I did, and I know I offended them because they got up and they said, I'm offended, you know? So when they say that, you know they're offended. And I know they had to be rich people because rich people always say, I'm calling my lawyer. They do that. I'm highly offended. So they were highly offended and they were calling their lawyers and I don't have anything in common with those rich people because I don't know any lawyers. Well, I do know lawyers. When I get offended, I say, I'm calling my public attorney. You know? Because that's who I'm going to get assigned to be. See when you pause what happens. And I don't know any lawyers, man. I don't. If I knew one, I would probably call them, you know. I'd call them a whole bunch of names because lawyers are so cheap, you know, they're just the crooks, you know. And I'm going to move on from that subject. It's great to be here tonight. It really is. I like to get up here and I just ran off my first person out there in the audience, the guy that was working, he just walked away. I hate him. I hope he trips down the steps. That was pretty violent, it was. I wonder all you, what did you say, son?
I'm calling my lawyer.
He's calling his lawyers. You're offended for him, right? How are you going to get offended for somebody else? Get offended for yourself, okay? I just hope people, you know, I want you people to laugh, you know? And you better laugh because you don't, I'm going to stab you, you know what I mean? And I'm going to stab you with my butter knife. You think I'm playing? Look, I got a butter knife on me. That's what I do, man. I'll stab you and then I'll fix myself a sandwich. And see, you should have been listening to me the whole time. Now I'm going to sit there and eat my sandwich while you bleeding. Don't you wish you was eating this sandwich? You know? Yeah. I'm not a violent person. I'm a nice person. I believe in God. I'm real close to God, man, because I got God on speed dial. He's on my phone. He is. But I only talk to him when things are going bad for me. You know, everything's going right, I don't talk to God, you know. And that's when he has to wake me up. And one time, he got my attention, man. He really got my attention. I was in a car accident. And that's when he got my attention. He said, oh, dude, now you want to talk to me? Oh, my God. You know, that's when you talk to God, you know. But I don't like those people, man, on television, man. They play games with God. You know, the ones that's on those commercials and they on those TV shows, late nights, those crooked ministers, man, they just so crooked. I mean, they're going to say, Jesus Christ, he's the man. He created this, he created that. He created the house you in. I've seen him. You can see him too with $59.95. And you're like, and see, I find that stuff, I used to laugh and stuff, and I'd have a good time watching it from, the television, sitting there, and then God said, oh, you think that's funny? Because he flooded my heart. Well, what's wrong with it? I'm turning it off now. It's not that funny. But they just have like some crazy people on there, man. It's like, I think those people that try to they heal people, and they walked up to this lady and he said, you're feeling bad, aren't you? He said, yeah, I'm feeling bad. He said, you broke your leg, didn't you? She said, how'd you know? I was in the cast, You're gonna feel a lot better tomorrow. Now, matter of fact, just go ahead and stand up now. And then the lady got up and she fell, and so it didn't work out so well. I feel like God was in the background, And they do things like this, like they'll say, on page so-and-so in the Bible, it said that, what I'm doing is right. And flip to this page, and then like when I went to flip to the page, they turned it off in quick, so he's like, don't worry about looking at the Bible, just believe what I got to say, Yeah. And then he sells crazy stuff like holy water straight from the Niagara, And they have a little bottle and give it to people, and they say, hey, this is going to heal you. And you're probably not going to get healed, But, and I like when I was a kid, man, in churches, man, it was the funniest thing because people get the Holy Ghost. I don't know if they get the Holy Ghost in white churches, but in black churches, they get the Holy Ghost, man. And it would scare the hell out of me because, that's funny, I said, the hell out of me. But they would scare me, man, and these women, they go, ah! They knock people out and behind them, and then I asked my mom, I said, is that true? Does she really get the Holy Ghost? She said, keep your mouth closed, okay? She might be lying, but you just be quiet, all right? Yeah. And in churches, man, black churches, they have so many different offerings. They have the benevolent offering, the tithes and offering, the building fund offering, or whatever you have left in your pocket offering. That's the one to get you, you know what I mean? And then when you go out the door, they got a bouncer sitting out there waiting. He's frisky. You still got some change in your pocket. You ain't going nowhere yet. But I had to cough, I think God's trying to get my attention now. Quit making the jokes about it. It's getting a little quiet in here too, so I think it might be my sign. I need to walk away from the mic, because people are starting to stare at me, I hate that, man, because I just want everybody to be comfortable in here. And like Perry, my friend over here, he never laughs at anything I have to say. You smile because you want me, it's the end of the show, that's what it is. I'm getting close to the end, so you're like, I'm going ready for the lead, But, hey, y'all have a good night. I appreciate all two of you that laughed, and, all the people that come out here and support us, man. I hate them, I do. Have a good night.